Buckle up because the National League West is absolutely heating up right now. Los Angeles Dodgers manager Dave Roberts is making waves after addressing the San Diego Padres' recent surge in the standings. With the division lead slipping away, Roberts is keeping his cool and insisting there is no disrespect between these two titans of baseball.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The rivalry is hitting a boiling point as the Los Angeles Dodgers find themselves in a dead heat with the red-hot San Diego Padres. After a tough loss to the San Francisco Giants, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts fired back at the competition by declaring that no one in his clubhouse is worried about what the Padres are doing. The tension is palpable as both teams lock into a 16-7 record. It is not just the standings causing stress for the Los Angeles Dodgers, because the injury report is getting heavy. The team just announced that star closer Edwin Diaz is headed for surgery on his right elbow, an expected 3-month absence that could change everything for the defending champions. With the San Diego Padres charging hard and momentum shifting, we are watching a major test of depth and character. Even in defeat, there is a silver lining for the Los Angeles Dodgers, as manager Dave Roberts praised ace pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto for his resilience against the San Francisco Giants. Despite a rocky first inning, Yamamoto battled for 7 solid frames to keep his team in the game. Will this grit carry the Dodgers through the rest of the season, or will the Padres take control for good? Subscribe and hit that bell to stay updated on every single pitch. Ever feel like the ground is shifting beneath your feet, even when you are supposed to be sitting on the throne? That is exactly the vibe coming out of the National League West right now. The Los Angeles Dodgers have spent years as the undisputed kings of the division, but there is a new reality hitting the clubhouse. The San Diego Padres are not just knocking on the door anymore, they are actively trying to kick it down. Following a tough loss that had everyone talking, Dodgers skipper Dave Roberts finally broke his silence on San Diego's sudden surge in the standings. His response? A cool, calculated, no disrespect. Now, you might hear that and think he is just playing the PR game, but look closer. In a league defined by billion-dollar rosters and massive egos, that kind of measured restraint is actually pretty telling. Roberts isn't looking over his shoulder at what the Padres are doing. He is trying to keep his own house in order. It's a classic manager's perspective. A 162-game season is a marathon, not a sprint, and panic is the enemy of consistency. Still, you have to appreciate the tension here. The Padres aren't just a flash in the pan. They have evolved into a genuine headache for a Dodgers team that is used to coasting. This rivalry is turning into the kind of high-stakes drama that keeps baseball relevant, and frankly, it is the best thing that could happen to the NL West. So, what do you think? Is San Diego finally ready to snatch the crown for good, or is this just a mid-season blip? Drop a comment below and let's hear your take. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Diamond drama, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more updates on the race to the postseason. After all, in baseball, the only thing more dangerous than a rival is the assumption that you have already won. Is the Dodgers' dynastic grip on the NL West finally slipping, or is this just a classic case of early season jitters? The pressure in Los Angeles just turned up a notch, and it's not just because they've lost their cushion in the standings. Things started trending south when news broke that closer Edwin Diaz is headed for elbow surgery. Losing a key arm for 3 months is never ideal, but the timing couldn't be worse as the team struggles to find its rhythm. To make matters worse, a Tuesday night loss to the Giants officially pulled the San Diego Padres into a first-place tie, with the Friars surging on an absolute tear, winning 11 of their last 12. You can practically feel the momentum shifting, yet Dodgers manager Dave Roberts isn't biting. When asked about the Padres breathing down their necks, Roberts brushed it off, saying, "I don't think anyone is too concerned about the Padres." It is a bold, dismissive take that perfectly encapsulates the swagger of a franchise that has owned the division for a decade. But is it confidence or denial? While the Dodgers' talent level suggests they'll eventually pull away once they get healthy, Comments like these are exactly how you turn a division race into a blood feud. Whether it's a calculated move to keep his locker room calm or a refusal to acknowledge a changing tide, Roberts has officially thrown down the gauntlet. We are only in April, but the heat between these two clubs is already reaching midsummer levels. If you want to keep up with how this divisional war plays out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's going to be a long, intense road to October, and you definitely don't want to miss a single pitch. Is the NL West throne slipping away from the Dodgers, or is this just another day at the office for Dave Roberts? If you look at the standings, the air is getting thin. After a frustrating 3-1 loss to the Giants, the Dodgers find themselves deadlocked in a tie with the surging Padres. Most managers would be hitting the panic button, but not Dave Roberts. When asked about the pressure from San Diego, he flatly stated, "I don't think anyone is too concerned about the Padres and what they are doing." That is a cold, calculated stance in the face of a genuine threat. And honestly, it is exactly the kind of veteran swagger you expect from a perennial contender. Look at the numbers, and you see two teams headed in opposite directions. The Dodgers have been grinding, hovering at 6-4 over their last 10, while the Padres have been an absolute wrecking ball, tearing through opponents with a 9-1 run. The gap in momentum is impossible to ignore, and for the first time in a while, San Diego looks like they have the edge in pure, unadulterated urgency. We have seen this movie before. Last year, the margins were razor-thin, and the Dodgers barely edged out their rivals to take the division crown. But this year feels different. There is a sharpness to the Padres that feels more dangerous than ever. Still, Roberts isn't biting. He knows that baseball is a game of peaks and valleys, and panic is the fastest way to lose your footing. He is banking on the idea that seasoned discipline beats raw momentum every single time. It is a high-stakes gamble on his team's internal character. So, here is the million-dollar question. Will this legendary cool-headedness keep the Dodgers on top, or are we witnessing the moment the Padres finally flip the script for good? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is Roberts being delusional, or is this the composure of a champion? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the race for the division. And remember, in a long season, the last team standing is rarely the one that panicked first. Ever have one of those days where the start is a total disaster, but you somehow manage to turn it into a masterclass in resilience? That is exactly what we just witnessed with Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The Dodgers might have dropped a 3-1 heartbreaker to the Giants on Tuesday night, but Yamamoto proved once again why he wears the ace label with absolute pride. After coughing up 3 runs in a rocky, shaky first inning, most pitchers might have folded. Not this guy. Yamamoto locked in, found his rhythm, and proceeded to cruise through 7 full innings. Dave Roberts didn't hold back on the praise, noting that while the curveball was hanging high and the command just wasn't there early on, Yamamoto's ability to manage his pitch count and keep the Dodgers in the hunt was nothing short of elite. It's that rare kind of composure you just cannot teach. But here is the flip side. The Dodgers' bats were uncharacteristically silent. Despite putting constant pressure on Giants' starter Landon Roop, the lineup managed a measly 3 hits all night. They stretched the counts and chased him by the 5th, but they just could not find that clutch hit when it mattered most. With the Padres now deadlocked with LA for the National League West lead at 16-7, the pressure is officially mounting. As they gear up for another showdown in San Francisco, you have to wonder, can the offense finally wake up to support their ace, or will the Giants continue to be the ultimate thorn in their side? Smash that subscribe button if you think the Dodgers will bounce back tonight, and tell me in the comments, is it time to worry about this offense, or are they just hitting a temporary speed bump? Remember, in baseball, even the best stories are written in the moments after a loss.